Hello friends. So, I haven't posted to YouTube in a long time, and I couldn't stop thinking about the video that got me a lot of views, and I want to cash in on that again, so I'm gonna be doing another Hamilton video. I know, like, Hamilton isn't as popular anymore, but I don't really care. So, yeah. This part probably won't be cut. I don't know. If it is, then I'm just gonna cut out what I just said. But me singing isn't gonna be cut, except for intermission. I know I didn't say that in the title, but it's true. Okay. Also, yeah, no, okay. I'm probably gonna cut this out. There's gonna be a cut into me singing, probably. Okay. Ooh, okay. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter by 14. They placed him in charge of a trading charter. Then a hurricane, as slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves. He struggled and kept his guard up. Inside, he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. The man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain. Then he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said, this kid is insane, man. Took a book collection just to get him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait. When he was 10, his father split, full of it, get ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the sun thick. Alex got better, but his mother went quick. Moved in with the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on a shelf. There would have been nothing left to do with someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent to restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford, scamming for every book he can get his hands on, planning for a future. See him now as ooh in the bow of a ship headed for a new land. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can just you wait. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new man. In New York, just you wait. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton, we are waiting in the wings for you. You never back down, you never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, when America sings for you, will they know what you overcame? Will they know you rewrote the game? The world will never be the same. Oh, the ship is in the harbor now. See if you can spot him. You wait, another immigrant coming up from the just you. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him. Me, I loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. Yes, I'm looking at the lyrics on my computer, by the way. "1776. New York City. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? That depends who's asking. Oh, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study when I got sorted out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him. It's a blur, sir. He handles the financials. You punch the bursar. Yes, I wanted to do what you graduate into and join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. How'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. You're an orphan. Of course, I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war. Then we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for. Can I buy you a drink? That would be nice. While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead. Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead. Yo, 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 what time is it? Showtime, like I said. Showtime, showtime. Yo, I'm John Lawrence and the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. These red coats don't want with me, so I will blah, chicka blah. These Scots till I'm free. Oh, wee, I'm a wee, I will do nothing yet. The Lancelot of a revolutionary set. I came from afar just to say bonsoir to the king. That's the toi. Who is the best? Says Ma. Brah, brah. I am Hercules Mulligan, up in it, loving it. This I heard your mother say, come again. Lock up your daughters and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets. Pour no more sex, pour me another brew, son. Raise a couple more to the revolution. Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College, Aaron Burr, give us a verse, drop some knowledge. Good luck. Oh, taking a stand now. You spit, I'm gonna sit, we'll see where we land. Boo! Burr, the revolution's imminent, what do you stall for? If you stand for nothing, Burr, what do you fall for? Who? Ooh, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who is this kid? What's he gonna do? I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm a good scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I amaze and astonish. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in this rough. A shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power speech, unimpeachable. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. The streets, it's colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I have learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish, so I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame, but damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns around and runs a spending spree. He ain't ever gonna let his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me, he says in parentheses. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. I am not throwing away my shot. Shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Take a shot. I dream of life without the monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy. How you say? Oh, you say anarchy. When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my shot. Bird, y'all, I'm Taylor's apprentice. I got y'all knuckleheads and local parentis. I'm joining the rebellion because I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gonna take a shot, but we'll never be truly free. And those rights and bondage you do and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I sally in on this stallion. Black Battalion. Shot. Genie, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble, but you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation's fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're going to get shot. Bird, check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your hands look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. I really like you, Lawrence. Bunch of popping squad, conventional wisdom, like it. A bunch of ammunition, ammunition. Give me a position. Show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth. I've never had a prince before. I promise I don't make y'all proud. Let's get this eye in front of a crowd. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Everybody say, wow, wow, wow. Whoa. Wow. I hear you, yeah. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shout out to the rooftops. Whoa. Whoa, come on, yeah, let's go. Rise up. When you're living on your knees, you will rise up. When you say he's gotta rise up, tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. When are these colonies gonna rise up? 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 Rise up. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or do I let it be? It's like a beat without a melody. See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Ask anybody why we living fast and we laugh, reach for a flask. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a movement, it's the movement. We're the hungriest brothers with something to prove. When foes oppose us, we take on a stand. Like Moses claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or the bloodshed begin endless cycle of vengeance with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the reading and writing, I've been bleeding and fighting. Oh wait, this says save our nation, the past nation, the state of our nation. I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action, and an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow, and I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We're gonna rise up. Time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up. Time to take a shot. We're gonna rise up. Rise. Time to take a shot. Rise up. Rise. Time to take a shot. Rise up. Whoa, shot. Rise up. Shot. Shot. Ayo, it's time to take a shot, time to take a shot, and I am not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna go turn on the fan, I'm hot. I may not, but I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell our story, they'll tell the story of tonight. Another round tonight. Raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you. Let's have a no. Raise a glass to the 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. They'll tell the story of tonight. Let's have another round. Raise a glass to freedom. Something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. The story of tonight. Raise a glass to the 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight. Let's have another round. tell the story of, raise a glass to freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight, raise a glass to freedom. They'll tell the story of tonight, have another round tonight. That's my song. There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the car and just watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys at work, work. Angelica, work, work, Eliza, and Peggy. The Schuyler sisters, Angelica, Peggy, Eliza, work. Daddy said to be home by sundown. Daddy doesn't need to know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York, New York. Angelica, work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war. People shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore. New ideas in the air. Look around, Angelica, remind me what we're looking for. She's looking for me, Eliza, I'm looking for mind at work, work. Looking for mind at work, work. Looking for mind at work, work. Whoa, whoa, work. Woo. There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it was not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. Why you slumming in the city in those fancy heels? You're searching for an urchin who can give you ideals. Burr, you disgust me. So you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me. I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'm a compelling to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be the greatest city in the world. And the greatest city in the world. Because I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm insane or I'm insane. Hey, look around, revolution, I want revolution. Whoa. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that women are created equal. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. Work, work, Angelica, work, work, Eliza and Peggy. Schuyler sisters, working for mind at work, work, hey, work, work, hey, in the greatest city in the world, in the greatest city in the world, work. Whew. I feel that one, you know. Who scream revolution, they have not your interest at heart. Oh my God, tear this dude apart. Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. Let him be. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame. Heed not the rebel who screams revolution. They have not your interest at heart. Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. Congress does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame for the revolution. For shame for the revolution. Heed. Scream. not your interest. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea? Alexander, please drop. I'd rather be divisive than drop the niceties. Silence. A message from the king. A message from the king. A message from the king. Sorry, I sang only Samuel Seabury's part because I feel like he's underrated. You know, like everyone's like Hamilton. You say. Oh wait, no, not yet. Okay, I could help talking. Yeah, because he's like everyone's like, oh, Hamilton, because the music doesn't need Hamilton. You say. The price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry, boo-hoo-hoo, in your tea what you hurl at the sea when you see me go by. Why, remember we made an arrangement when you walk away. Now you're making me sad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back. It's your that I served you well. Oh, back. Time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say your love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject. You're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight this fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 Oh boy. Boom. Also, this isn't the room with light. British Admiral House got troops on the water. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. When they surround our troops, they surround our troops. When they surround our troops. As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the general. Here comes the general, the pride of Mount Vernon. George Washington, we're outgunned. What outman? Outnumbered, outplanned, but we're gonna do all outstand. And I'm gonna need a right hand man. Buck. Check, can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell my people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general. The troops who were venerated Virginia veteran who were mineral lining up to put me on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? When we stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes Rook, but look, we're outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. Buck, we gotta make them all outstand. Now I'm gonna need a right hand. My buck, incoming! They're battering down the battery, check the damages. We're gonna rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand and stamina God has granted us. Hamilton on the banner ship, yo, let's steal the cannons. Boom goes the cannon, wash the blood in the shit spray. Boom goes the cannon, we're abandoning Kips Bay. Boom, there goes another ship at boom. Gotta just load this up at the tip and we gotta get a Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up, I decide to divvy up my forces, they are skittish as the British cut the city. This close to giving up, facing mass scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Are these the fend, Mr. I demand it's America? We ride at midnight. Manhattan, and we can't be never we are at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance. Your Excellency, sir. Who are you? Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to say my case, as you were, sir. I was a captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck. In well, summary, I think I could be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance, huh? I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west. Yes, well, Your Excellency, you wanted to see me. Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr? Yes, sir, we keep meeting. As I was saying, sir, I see, look forward to your Saturdays playing out. What, Burr, sir, close your door on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I've called you here because our odds are beyond scary, and your reputation precedes you. But I have to laugh. Sir, Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir, don't get me wrong. You're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you to be their secretary. I don't think so. Now, why are you upset? I'm not. It's all right. You want to fight. I've got a hunger. I've just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Yes, dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So, I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Ayo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot, son. We're outgunned, outmen. I have some friends. We're gonna need some friends. Okay, what else? We'll need some spot. Wait, hold on. Here comes the general, rise up. Here comes the general, rise up. Here comes the general, rise up. What? Here comes the general and his right-hand man. Boom. Guys, my ears are really hot. Can you see that? They're like really red. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. How does a bastard orphan, son of whore, go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? Watch, this is seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight. But Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable. But what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many tudes of flower. Ladies, looks, proximity to power. Ladies, they delighted and distracted. And Martha Washington named a feral tomcat after him. 1780, a winter's ball. And the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you can marry a sister, you're rich, son. Is it a question of if, Burr, or which one? Hey, 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 ooh, what do I do? Boy, you got me helpless. Down, look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. You walked in and my heart went boom, trying to get your eyes from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing in the band, stop volume, grind to the rhythm as we wine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. Ooh, my sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking what she's gonna do. Grab your arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes. Sky's the limit, I'm helpless. I know, down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. Look into your eyes and into your eyes and the sky's the limit. Yeah. Where are you taking me? I'm about to change your life. Then by all means, lead the way. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you. Schuyler, my sister, thank you for all your service. If it takes war for us to fight, it will have been worth it. I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to it. Won't need glitter, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she's trying to form a harem. I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share them. 2 weeks later in the living room, stressing. Father's stone face while you asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that mine can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you, panics for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes you by your hand, be true, and you turn back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at your eyes and the sky's the limit, helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em, helpless. That boy's mine, that boy is mine, helpless, homeless, helpless. Eliza, I don't have $1 to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollop of fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane. Your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me. Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress. My love for you was never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my face. Eliza, that was real. As long as I'm alive, Eliza, swear to God, you'll never feel so. How I do. Eliza, I do. Hey, oh, down for the count and I'm drowning in it. My life is gonna fine cause I'm nice, isn't it? Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I down for the count and I'm drowning in them. In New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. New York, you can be a new man. Helpless. Alright, this has got to be one of my favorites, I swear to God. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now everyone give it up for the maid of honor. Angelica Schuyler. A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride, to the bride, from your sister, Angelica, who is always by your side. To your union, to the union, to the revolution, and the hope that you provide. I just closed out the tab, so I'm not looking for lyrics anymore because I'm balling. Always, always be satisfied. Rewind, rewind, wind, 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 rewind, wind, wind, helpless. I remember that night, I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I'll remember the soldier boys tripping over themselves just to win my praise. Like a dream, like candlelight that can't quite blaze. My Alexander, I will never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and your hunger pang frame. When you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. You strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself, you're like me. Oh crap, I am never satisfied. Is that alright? I will never be satisfied. My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait. So, is this what it feels like to match wits with someone at the level of the hell's the catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's been framed with the key and a kite. You see it right. The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. The total things total agree with it. It's agreement. It's a bit of a day. He's a bit of a further amount. I'm giving a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? Penniless is fine. His head started fidgeting his fin in his pants. Penniless is fine by the seat of his pants.
Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, but he can't even grow it. I want to take him far away from this place, and I turn and see my sister's face, and she is helpless, and I know she helpless, and her eyes are just, and I realize the exact same time.
Number one, where are you leading me? I'm about to change your life. By all means, lead the way.
Number 1, I'm a girl in which my job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to find one. Cause I'm the oldest and the prettiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. Ha! That doesn't mean I want him any less.
Schuyler, my sister. Number 2,
he's after me, cause I'm a Schuyler sister, and the love is a status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service. If it takes a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. I'll have to leave you.
Number 3, I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love her, she'd subside and resign. Now you'd be mine. She'd say I'm fine, she'd be lying. And when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what would have been if I hadn't sighed. Stand up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep Eliza in my life. To the groom!
To the groom! To the groom! To the groom!
To the bride! To the bride!
To the bride! To the bride! From your sister, Angelica,
who is always by your side, by your side. To your union, and the hope that you provide, that you always, always be satisfied. And I know she'll be happy as his bride, and I know
will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied. Oh, sorry, my sister texted me. To see our globe, but I've seen wonders great and small. I've seen wonders great and small. And if the tomcat can get married, if Alexander can get married, there's hope for us after all. Raise a glass to freedom. Hey, something you will never see again. No matter what she tells you, let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to the four of us, oh, to the newly not poor of us. We'll tell the story of tonight. Let's have another round. Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr. Sir, I didn't think that you would make it, to be sure. I can be congratulations. I see the whole gang is here. You are the worst, Burr. Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of man in Georgia's journal. No, you don't. Yes, I do. Now be sensible. From what I hear, you've made yourself indispensable. Wow. Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Burr. Is that so? What are you trying to hide, Burr? I should go. No, these guys should go. What? No, leave us alone. It's alright, Burr. You should have brought this girl with you tonight, Burr. Very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful. She's married, I see. She's married to a British officer. Oh, shit. Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the war. I will never understand you. If you love this girl, go get her. What are you waiting for? I'll see you on the other side of the war. I'll see you on the other side of the war. Boom, 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 boom. I might know the lyrics to the song, I don't remember. Theodosia writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping the bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia, trying to keep the colonies in line. Well, he can have all Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Death and love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We laugh and we cry, we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by your side when so many have tried, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. I don't know all the lyrics, and that was a really bad angle, sorry. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. Preacher. But there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach you. Teacher. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable, I am unoriginal. I am not falling behind or running late. I am not standing still, I am lying in wait. Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton races relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyway. He changes the game, he plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive when so few survive, then goddammit, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall, and if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it, 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 wait. I'm doing great, guys, right? I mean, this is amazing. This is the quality content you all subscribed for. I hope you subscribed. Please subscribe. Stay alive. Stay alive. I have never seen the general so despondent. I have taken over writing all his correspondence. John just writes, George, attack of British forces. I shoot back, we have responded, resorted to eating our horses. Local merchants deny us equipment, assistance. They only take British money, so sing a song of sleep. Gamma is not coming. But sir, Alex, listen, there's only one way to win this. Provoke outrage. Outright. That's right. Don't engage. Strike by night. Remind settlers troops to take flight. Make it possible to justify the cause of the fight. Outrun, outrun, outlast, outlast. Hit 'em quick, get out fast, chicka blow. I'm stay alive till this horror show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags, half-mast, raise a glass. I go back to New York on my apprenticeship. I ask for French aid, I pray that France is sent to ship. I stay at work with Hamilton, we write essays against slavery. And every day's a test of our camaraderie and blurry. We cut supply lines with steel contraband. We pick and choose our battles and take a place to stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with a command. And every day, no, he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee, makes him second in command. I'm a general. Yeah, he's not the choice I would have gone with. He shits the bed at the Battle of Monmouth. Everyone attack, retreat, retreat. What are you doing, Lee? Get back on your feet. But there's so many of them. I'm sorry, is this not your speed? Hamilton, ready, sir. Have Lafayette take the lead. It's 100-degree heat. We smash a stalemate from the jaws of defeat. Charles Lee was left behind without a pot to piss in, without starting saying this to anybody who would listen. Washington did not be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he can do for the revolution is going back to planting tobacco and Mount Vernon. Don't do a thing. History will prove him wrong. But sir, we have a war to fight. Let's move along. Strong words from Lee. Someone ought to hold him to it. I can't disobey direct orders. Then I'll do it. Alexander, the closest friend I've got. Lawrence, do not throw away your shot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments. Pew. It's the 10 dual commandments. Number 1, the challenge demands satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for father action. Number 2, if they don't grab a friend, that's your second, your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned with. Number 3, have your seconds meet face to face, negotiate a peace, or negotiate a time and place. Well, it's commonplace, especially teen recruits. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4, they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and a Dektar on site. Now just pay him in advance. You treat him with civility. You have him turn around so he can have deniability. 5, duel before the sun is in the sky. Pick a place to die where it's high and dry. Number 6, leave a note for your next of kin. Tell him where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in. If the sin's ready for the moment of adrenaline when you finally face your opponent. Number 8, your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set their record straight. Alexander Aaron Burr. Sir, can we agree on the jewels of Bor? Sure, but your man has to answer for his words. Bor, with his life, we both know that's absurd, sir. Hang on, now how many men died because Lee was experienced and ruminous? Okay, so we're doing this. Number 9, look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, paces fire. Lee, do you yield? I shot him in the side. Yes, he yields. I'm satisfied. Yo, we gotta clear the field. We won. Here comes the general. This should be fun. What is the meaning of this? Mr. Burr, get a medic for the general. Yes, sir. Lee, you will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service. Let's ride. Hamilton, sir. Meet me inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Meet him inside. Son, call me son. This war is hard enough without infighting. Lee called you out. We called his bluff. Charles solved nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south. That's absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up. Son, I'm not your son. Watch your tone. I'm not a maiden neither defending. I am Charles Lee, Thomas Conway. These men take your name and they rake it through the mud. My name's been through a lot. I can take it. Well, I don't have your name. I don't have your titles. I don't have your land. But if you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to lead, I could fly over my station after the war, or you could die, and we need you alive. I'm more than willing to die. Your wife needs you alive. Son, I need you. Call me son one more time. Go, Alexander. Oh, go. Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Sir, go home. Come be my Hamilton.
Okay.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around. Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
How long have you known? Oh, wait. A month ago?
Eliza, you should have told me.
I wrote to the general a month ago.
No.
I begged him to send you home.
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was won.
War's not done.
But you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Will you relish being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life?
I relish being your wife. Look around. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive. That would be enough. And if this child share a fraction of your smile or a fragment of your mind, look out, world. That would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the world you keep erasing and creating in your mind. We don't need a legacy. We don't need money. If I could grant you peace of mind, if you could let me inside your heart, let me be a part of the narrative of the story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And I could be enough. And we could be enough. And that would be enough. Oh, wait.
Do I have more to say?
And we could be enough. No.
Okay.
And we could be enough. And that would be enough. This is her room, by the way. This is uncut.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I know. It's great. I hope I don't accidentally make a racist joke or something. I won't. I'm not racist. How does a ragtag, shut up, volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat this global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher?
Yeah. Turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant. You know, and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchman. Everybody give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman, Lafayette. I'm taking this horse by the reins, make a red coat, blood with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make him drop, burn a button, scatter the remains. Watch me engaging them, enraging them, escaping them. I go to France for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships. And so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We could end this war at Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, that was someone else we need. I know. Hamilton! So he knows what to do when the trenches just know them from the French, Hamilton! So they're gonna have to use them eventually. What's it going to do on the bench? Hamilton! No one has my resilience so matches my practical, tactical brilliance. Hamilton! You wanna fight for your land back? Hamilton! You need my right-hand man back. Your right-hand man back. You know, you gotta get your right-hand man back. I mean, gotta put some thought into the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right-hand man back. Alexander Hamilton, shut up. We are waiting in the fields for you. Wait, is that the room? Just right now, together, we can turn the tide. I got it right, by the way. Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander. I was younger than you are now. When I was given my first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made a mistake. Shut up! I let the shame rise. Are you crying? No. It's just really harsh lighting. Knowing history has its whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know the greatness lies in you. But remember from here on in, history has its eyes on you. Whoa, whoa. History has its whoa, whoa, whoa. History has its eyes on you. What did I do wrong?
I don't know.
Guys, what did I do wrong? Do your choreography. The Battle of Yorktown. 1781. Monsieur Hamilton, Monsieur Lafayette, in command where you belong, how you say no sweat. We're finally on the field, we've had quite a run. Immigrants, we get the job done. We bring back to France. I bring freedom to my people if I am given the chance. We'll be with you when you do. Go, lead your man, I'll see you on the other side till we meet again. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Till the world turns upside down. Till the world turns upside down. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. This is when it gets me. On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If is this the end of me, at least I have a friend in me. Weapon in my hand and command with my men with me. Then I remember my Elias is expecting. Not only that, my Elias is expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done, gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Take the bullets out your gun. What the bullets out your gun? We move undercover and we move as one. Through the night you have one shot to live another day. We cannot let a stray gunshot give us away. We will fight and seize the moment and stay in it. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau. Dig me Rochambeau. You have your orders now, go man go.
So the American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds. Lawrence is in South Carolina, redefined and brave. We will never be free until we end slavery. They're waiting in Chesapeake Bay. How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside. That's right, Hercules Mulligan. I'm spying on the British government. I take the measurements of my and I smuggle it up. Oh, Covenant. I'm running with my Sons of Liberty and I'm loving it. See the ones happening. Now everybody's got to shove it. Hercules Mulligan. I need no introduction. When you knock me down, back I go again. Oh, left, right, hold. What? Are they saying stuff here?
It's like, yeah. It's
left,
like,
right, hold. Woo!
Yeah.
Sorry, it got really hot in here, so I turned on the fan.
Yeah.
See how red my ears are?
Yeah, because you've been singing your heart out, you know?
I know. After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet. Wait, is that supposed to be carpet? Oh, it says parapet.
What the freak is a parapet?
And just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded. We count our dead. Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom. Not yet. We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort the men out of Yorktown. We stage stronger from a single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets, their screams and church bells ringing as our fallen foes retreat. I hear the drinking song they're singing. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down. Stop crying, slut.
I'm not crying.
The world turned upside down, 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 down. Freedom for America, freedom for France. I'm probably gonna bleep out slut. I have to do it. Gotta meet my son. Down, down. We won, we won, we won, we won. The world turned upside down. I like the nice edits you've been making.
Thank you.
That was a weird note. They say the price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane. You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm when you went away, you were mine to subdue. Queer for you, what?
Query for you.
I meant, what? Why is the song going so fast? Remember how it hard to lead on your own. Awesome. Wow. Do you have a clue what happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's all your call. All alone across the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 da. Oh wait, I don't think he sings that. You're on your own. Oh, can you see my hand in the mirror?
Well, yeah, that's trippy.
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You can be Hamilton again, I don't like it. You have my eyes. You have your mother's name. When you came into the world, you cried, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style, and when you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart, and you thought I was so smart. We will come of age with our young nation.
We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. You and I will build a strong foundation. We'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, somebody once told me, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday.
Ooh, Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There's so much more inside me now. My father wasn't. Oh wait, when you smile, you outside the morning sun. Oh my god, my son. I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around.
My father wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you.
I'll make a million mistakes.
I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. We'll come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. The way is world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday. John Lawrence dies right here.
Oh!
Big leaf.
That was my freaking.
I'm gonna be blind. After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished up my studies and I practiced law.
I practiced law. Burr worked next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious.
Bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation. The liberty behind deliberate non-stop. I intend to
prove a shadow of a doubt that my assistant counsel.
Co-counsel Hamilton, sit down. Our client Levy Weeks is innocent. Call your first witness. That's all you have to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Hey, why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Hey, why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Soon that attitude may be your doom. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you write like you're running out of time. Keep on fighting in the meantime. Non-stop. Corruption's such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. And no words is stronger than an Albany. This colony's economy increasing, stalling, and honestly, that's why the public service seems to call me non-stop. Practice law, I practically perfected it. I've seen every injustice in the world and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy, this is not be Socrates throwing better rocks than my autocracy. Hamilton had the constitutional I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention there as a New York junior delegate.
Now what I'm about to say might seem indelicate.
He goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless.
Bright young man.
Yo, who the F is this? Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies.
Aww.
Why do you write like it's going out of style? Write day and night like it's going out of style. Write day and night like it's going out of style. Alexander Aaron Burr, sir, it's the middle of the night. Can we confer, sir? Is this a legal matter? Yes, and it's important to me. What do you need? Burr, you're a better lawyer than me. Okay, I know you talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution. Who's your client? The new U.S. Constitution. No, hear me out. No way. A series of essays anonymously published, defending the document to the public. No one will read it. I disagree, and if it fails, Burr, that's why we need it.
The Constitution's a mess, so it needs amendments. It's full of contradictions, so is independence. We have to start somewhere. No way. You're making a mistake. Good night. Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for? We won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution? Of course. Then defend it. And what if you're backing the wrong horse? Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side. I'll keep all my plans close to my chest. Wait for it, wait for it. I'll wait here and see which way the wind will blow. I'm taking my time watching the afterbirth of a nation, watching the tensions grow. I am sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my day. He is not a lot of fun, but there is no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander, Angelica, don't forget to write. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if your wife, just a fraction of your time, if I could grant you peace of mind, would that be enough? Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the U.S. Constitution entitled The Federalist Papers. The plan was to write a total of 25 essays, the work divided evenly among the three men. In the end, they wrote a total of 85 essays in the span of 6 months.
5.
John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. James Madison wrote the other 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51! How do you all running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Every day you fight like you're running out of time, like you're running out of time. Are you running out of time? How do you write like tomorrow won't arrive? How do you write every second you survive? How do you write every second you're alive? Every second you're alive, every second you're alive. They are asking me to lead. I am doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand man. I know it's a lot to ask.
Treasury or state?
To leave behind the world, you know, sir.
Sir, do you want me to run the Treasury or the State
Department? Treasury.
Let's go.
Alexander.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. They are asking me to lead.
Look around. Isn't this enough? He will never be sad. Isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. To be satisfied. History has its eyes on you. Non-stop. He will never be sad. Isn't this enough? Satisfied. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? Why do you write like history has its eyes on? I am not throwing away my. Just you wait. I am not throwing away my shot.
Just you wait.
I am Alexander Hamilton. Just you wait. I am not throwing away my. Not throwing away my shot. Oops. Okay, it's break time. Alright, y'all, so I had to change locations because, my sister wanted to clean and cry, so I'm in my room. Nice Bowser stickers, but no more dilly-dallying. Guess I'm gonna start. Seventeen. 17. 1789.
How does a bastard, orphan, immigrant, decorated war vet unite the colonies through more debt? Fight the other founding fathers till he has to forfeit. Have it all, lose it all. You ready for more yet? Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president. Every American experiment sets the president. Not so fast, someone came along to resist them. Pissed him off until we had no party system. You haven't yet admit, you haven't had the chance, 'cause he's been kicking ass as the ambassador to France. Someone's gotta keep the American promise. You simply must meet Thomas. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home, sir. You've been off in Paris for so long. France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. But when the sun come up and the world still spins, I hope Lafayette drafted a declaration that I said I gotta go. Gotta be in Monticello. Now the work at home begins. So what did I miss? So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home sweet home, I wanna give you a kiss. Mwah. Been in Paris meeting lots of different ladies. I guess basically miss the late 80s. I was wide world to come back to this one. There's a letter on my desk from the president. Haven't even put my bag down yet. Sally be a lamb, darling, won't you open it? It says the president's assembling his president to be the Secretary of State. Great, and I'm already set approved. I just got home and now I'm headed up to New York. Headed to New York, headed to New York. Looking at the rolling fields, I can't believe that we are free. Whatever's waiting face for me in NYC. But who's waiting for me when I step into place? My friend James Madison, red in the face. I grab my arm and I respond, what's going? Hamilton's new financial plan is nothing government control. I've been fighting for the South alone. Hamilton's financial plan is nothing less than government control. I've been fighting for the South alone. Where have you been? France? We have to win. What did I miss? What did I miss? Head first into a political abyss. Head first into the abyss. I had my first cabinet meeting today. Chicka pow. I guess I gotta think of something to say. I grabbed an arm and away. Let's get to the bottom of this. What did I miss? Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home, sir. You've been off in Paris for so long. So what did I miss? Oof. On the toit court, sensi, c'est non, c'est non, c'est non. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My dear Angelica, tomorrow and tomorrow. What happened to Cabinet Battle? I don't know this song, so I'm gonna need lyrics to this. I was really confused. Issue on the table. Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state that Cabinet Battles always forget my mind. Sue me, I don't care.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals and wouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men quote 'em. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote 'em. Ow, now Hamilton forgets. His plan would have worked with the government assuming state debts. Now place your bets as to who that benefits. The very seat of Hamilton where government Hamilton sits. This is who fits swear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? Oh, our debts are paid, I'm afraid. Don't tax the South, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant the seeds in the ground we create. You just want to move the money around. The financial plan isn't outrageous to man, and it's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free and pray to God that Hamilton is Hamilton's candidacy. And look when British taxed our tea, we got frisky. Imagine what's gonna happen when you try and tax our whiskey. Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Senator Hamilton, your response. Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present. We're running a real nation. Would you like to join us? Or stay mellow doing whatever it is the hell are you doing, Monticello? We assume state debt, the union gets a new line of credit, a financial diuretic. How do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost. Well, you'd rather give it a sedative, a civics lesson from a slave, or hey neighbor, your debts are paid, cause I'm afraid you don't pay for labor. You plant seeds in the South, we create. Yeah, you keep ranting. You know who's really doing the planting. And another thing, Mr. Age of Enlightenment, don't lecture me about the war. You didn't fight in it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? We almost died in the trench while you were off getting high with the branch. Nah. Madison, you mad as I had her son take out medicine. Damn, you were worse shape than the national debt is. And sitting there useless as two shits. Hey, turn around, bend over. I'll show you where my shoe fits. Excuse me, Madison, Jefferson, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We'll convene after this recess. Sir, a word. You don't need votes. You're gonna need congressional approval and you don't have the votes. Such a blunder sometimes, it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder. Why he even brings the thunder. You want to pull yourself together? I'm sorry, these Virginians are birds on a feather. Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth. So we let Coleridge get held sausage by the South. You need the votes. No, we need bold strokes. We need this plan. No, you need to convince more folks. James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter. Winning was easy, young man. Governing's harder. They're being transit. Find a compromise, but we don't have a plan. They just hate mine. Convince them otherwise. What happens if I don't get congressional approval? I imagine they'll call for your removal. Sir, figure it out, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Said we know, one day no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My dearest Angelica, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. I understand you should we having a name to play. They thank me Macbeth. Ambition is my folly. I'm polymath, a pain in the ass, a massive pain. Madison is Banquo, Jefferson's Macduff, and Bernard Wood is Congress on its way to Dunsinane. There you are, an ocean away. Do you have to live an ocean away? Thoughts of you subside, and I get another letter. I cannot put the notion away. Hey, take a break. I am on my way. There's a little surprise before supper, but I cannot wait. I'll be there in just a minute. Save my plate, Alexander. Okay. Your son is 9 years old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away. Daddy, look. My name is Philip. I am a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. And I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine. I practice French and play piano with my mother. My older sister, but I got a little brother. My dad is trying to start America's bank. On the bell clock comes a sing. Take a break. Hey, our kid is pretty great. Away with us for the summer let's go upstate. Lies, I've got so much on my plate. We can all go stay with my father. There's a lake, I know, in a nearby bar I'd love to go. You and I can go when the night gets dark. I'll try to get away. My dearest Alexander, you must get through to Jefferson. Sit down with him and compromise. Don't stop till you agree. Your favorite older sister, Angelica, reminds you there's someone in your corner all the way across the sea. In a letter I received from you 2 weeks ago, I noticed a comma in the middle of a phrase. It changed the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you consume my waking days. It says, my dearest Angelica. With a comma after dearest, you've written my dearest Angelica. Anyway, all this to say, I'm coming home this summer at my sister's invitation. I'll be there with my family if you make your way upstate. I know you're very busy, I know your work's important, but I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait. You won't be an ocean away, you'll only be a moment away. Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today. Whoa! Angelica, Eliza, the Schuyler sisters. Alexander, hi. It's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this man John Adams spends the summer with his family. Angelica, tell my wife John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway. You're not joining us, wait. I'm afraid I cannot join you upstate. Alexander, I came all this way. She came all this way, all this way. Take a break. I have to get this plan with Congress. Come away with us for the summer. Let's go upstate. I know there's so much on my plate now. I'm gonna stay with my father. There's a lake, I know it's a phase in a nearby. Screw your courage to distinctly when I can. Elias is right. Take a break and get away. Run away with us for the summer. Let's go upstate and get away. If you take a look around and how lucky we are to be alive right now. It's time. Take a break. Get this plan through Congress. Can't stop till I get this plan through Congress. There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone under stress meets someone looking pretty. There's trouble in the air, you can smell it. And Alexander's by himself. I'll let him tell it. I hadn't slept in a week, I was weak, I was awake. You've never seen a bastard orphan more in need of a break. Longing for Angelica, missing my wife. That's when Miss Mariah Reynolds walked into my life. She said, I know you are a man of honor. I'm so sorry to bother you at home, but I don't know where to go. And I came here all alone. She said, my husband's doing me wrong, beating me, cheating me, mistreating me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on, so I offered her a loan. I offered to walk her home. She said, you're too kind, sir. I gave her $30 that I had socked away. She lived a block away. She said, this one's mine, sir. Well, I said, well, you should go back home. She turned red. She led me to a bed, let her legs spread and said, stay. Hey, hey. That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Oh my God, she looks so helpless. And her body screaming, hell yes. Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. When there's nowhere I can go. And her body, his mouth is on mine. I do not say no. Say no to this. No. Say no to this. No. Say no to this. Oh. I got the lyrics. I wish I could say that was the last time. You said that last time it became a pastime. A month into this, okay, so you don't believe me? Look, no lyrics. Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my wife who decided to. You made the wrong sucker a cuckle. It's time to pay the price for the pants you unbuckle. And hey, you can keep seeing my whore wife if the price is right. If not, I'm telling your wife. I hid the letter and I raced to her place, screamed up, could you in her face? She said, no, sir. I'm dressed apologetic, a mess. She looked pathetic, she cried, please don't go, sir. So was your whole story said, I don't know about any letter. Stop crying, goddammit, get up. I didn't know any better. I am ruined. Please don't leave me. I am helpless. Just give him what he wants and you can have. I don't want you. Whatever he wants, if you pay, you can stay. Lord, show me how to say no to this. When the situation's helpless. Lord, show me how to say no to this. How can you say no to this when there's nowhere I can go? And her body's on mine and I don't say no. Say no to this, 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 I don't. Say no to this, there's nowhere I can go. So, nobody needs to know. By the way, I was texting someone, not looking at the lyrics. There's gonna be some weird video that ends up on the deep web. Mr. Secretary, Mr. Burr, sir, did you hear the news about good old General Burr, sir? No, you know, Claremont Street. Yeah, they renamed it after him, the Burr's legacy, sir. All he had to do was die. That's a lot less work. We ought to give it a try. So how you gonna get your debt plan through? I guess I'm finally gonna have to listen to you. Really? Talk this. Smile, mother. Don't let them know what you're on grass floor. Addison and Jefferson are merciless. Well, love the sin, hell, love the sinner. Sorry, Burr. Conversations are happening over dinner. An immigrant to walk into a room diametrically opposed foes. Open doors that were previously closed, that were previously open. Hoes. Dinner with dinner and invite. Washington with Washington's insight. Yeah, lithium batteries are pretty cool, but have you ever piestered the Sassons? But no one else is in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. No one else was in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. No one really knows how the parties get to yes. They're species that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens. No one else was in the room where it happens. I used to be a Hamilton stan. Well, Thomas claims, and it's distress and dismay. Thomas claims. Thomas claims. He basically begged me to join the fray. Thomas claims. I arranged the seating, the menu, the venue, and abba dabba deeding. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. No one really knows how the art of the trade, no one really knows how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else was in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, that's the fact that not every issue can be solved by committee. Meanwhile, where to put the capital? Florida! It isn't pretty. But conversation lasts maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I was on total agreement of the dance. I'm giving him a chance, but no one else. Oh, the time Alexander Hamilton began. Oh, that's nonstop. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. My God, in God we trust, but we never really know what God discussed. We just assume that it happened, cause no one else was in the room where it happened. Alexander Hamilton, what did they say to you to get you to sell New York City down the river? Alexander, did Washington know was the presidential pressure to the president deliver? Alexander Hamilton, or did you know even then? It doesn't matter where you put the capital, you're in the same spot. You wanted what you gave, and you got what I wanted what I gave, and I got what I got. You stay in the game, but you don't win unless you play in the game. You get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. Bird checking a div me, you're gonna get something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, bird? What do you want, bird? If you stand for nothing, bird, what do you fall for? Wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I in the room where it happens, where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happens, the room where it happened. We're gone on the time to love, same with the trade away. We dream in a brand new start, but we dream in the dark for the most part. But we dream in the dark for the most part. Dark as a tomb where it happened. I've got to be in the room where it happened. I've got to be in the room where it happened. I've got to be in the room where it happened. I gotta be in that big old room. Click, boom. Look, Grandpa's in the paper. War hero Philip Schuyler loses son and seat to a young upstart Aaron Burr. Grandpa just lost a seat in the Senate. Sometimes that's how it goes. Daddy's gonna find out any minute. I'm sure he already knows. Farther down, let's go and meet the senator from New York, for Senator Burr. Since when you were Democratic Republican? Since being one put me on the up and up again. They don't know who you are or what you do. They don't need to know me. They don't like you. Excuse me, while all of Wall Street thinks you great, you'll always be adored by the things you create. But upstate, Schuyler was up for grad, so I took it. I've always considered you a friend. I don't see why that has to end. I swear your pride will be the death of us all. Beware, it goeth before the fall. It's you on the table. I don't know any of the cabinet battles, so I'm gonna pull up the lyrics for this. Francis, my decision isn't on this matter, subject congressional. We need a promise. We signed a treaty. We needed money and guns and half a chance. Who provided those funds? France. In return, they didn't ask for land. Only a promise that we lend a hand and stand with them if they fought against oppressors. And revolution's messy, but now's the time to stand. Stand with our brothers and fight against tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here as he would rather not have this debate. Well, I'll remind you, he's not Secretary of State. He knows literally nothing. Loyalty. Yeah, he's fake royalty. Desperate to rise above station. Everything betrays of deals with our nation. Ooh, if you don't know, now you know, Mr. President. Thank you, Secretary Washington Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response. You might, Secretary Jefferson, Secretary Hamilton, thank you for your response. Do you think the president is going to bring the nation to the brink of meddling in a military game of chess, Francis, Queen, and Kingless?
We signed a treaty with a king who's head now in a basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? Should we honor our treaty King Louis had? Do whatever you want. I'm super dead. Handoff Hamilton is right, Mr. President. We're too fragile to start another fight. But sir, do we not fight for freedom? Sure, when the French figure out who's gonna lead them. The people are leading. The people are rioting. There's a difference. Frankly, it's a little disquieting. You would let your ideals blind you to reality. Hamilton, sir, draft the statement of neutrality. Did you forget Lafayette? What? Have you an ounce of regret? You accumulate debt. You accumulate power. Yet in that hour of need, you forget. Lafayette's a smart man. He'll be fine. And before he was your friend, he was mine. And if we try to fight in every revolution in the world, we stop. Where do we draw the line? So quick-witted. Alas, I admit it. I bet you were quite a lawyer. My defendants got acquitted. Yeah, well, somewhat I'll remind you what? You're nothing without Washington behind you. Hamilton! Daddy's calling. Washington on your side. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. Every action has its equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Hamilton, our cabinet's fractured into factions. Try not to crack under the stress. We're breaking down like fractions. Try not to crack under the stress. Oh, satisfaction. I got no satisfaction witnessing his fits of passion. The way he prints and preems and dresses like the fits of passion. Wall Street blobs him blind without chips to cash in. The prick is Wall Street rhymes in search of chips to cash in. This prick is asking for somebody to bring him to task. Somebody give me some dirt on his vacuum so I can last unmask him. I'll pull the trigger on him. Someone load the gun and cock it. While we were all watching, he got Washington in his pocket. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Look back at the Bill of Rights, which I wrote. The sun hasn't dried, ink hasn't dried. It must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. So he's double the size of the government. Wasn't the trouble with much of our previous government side. Look in his eyes, see how he lies. Follow the scent of this enterprise. Centralizing national credit and making American credit competitive. If we don't start to aid and abet it, I have to resign. Somebody has to stand up for the South. Somebody has to stand up to his mouth. If there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it aside. It's out in the house. I'm in the cabinet. I am complicit in Washington grabbing the power and kiss it. If Washington ain't gonna listen to disciplined dissidents, this is the difference. This kid is out. This immigrant isn't somebody we chose. Oh, this immigrant's keeping us all on our toes. Let's show these federalists who they're up against. Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. Follow the money and see where it goes. Because every second the treasury grows. Let's follow the money and see where it leads. Get in the weeds, look for the seeds of Hamilton's misdeed. It must be nice, it must be nice. Follow the money and see where it goes. It must be nice, it must be nice. The emperor has no clothes. We won't be invisible. We won't be denied. Still, it must be nice, it must be nice to have a Washington on your side. Mr. President, you asked to see me. I know you're busy. I want to give you a word of warning. Resigned this morning. Oops. I need a favor, whatever you say, sir. Jefferson will pay for this behavior. Shh. Talk less, I'll use a press. I'll write under a pseudonym. You'll see what we can do to him. I need you to draft an address. Yes, he resigned. You can finally speak your mind. No, he's stepping down so he can run for president. Ha, good luck defeating you, sir. I'm stepping down. I'm not running for president. Sorry, what? One last time.
relax, have a drink with me one last time. Gonna get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. You and I. Written in France, on the verge of war. This is the best time. I want to go in this part, but pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned. As far as people are concerned, you have to serve. You could continue to know. One last time, the people will hear from me one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. You and I. Mr. President, people say you're weak. No, they'll see we're strong. Your position is so unique. We'll use it to move them along. Why do you have to say goodbye? If you say goodbye, the nation learns to move on and outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shouts it under their own vine and victory. A moment alone in the shade. At home, in the space for me, no one should make them afraid. I wanna sit under my own vine and victory. Alone in the shade. At home, in this nation we've made. One last time. Though when reviewing the incident of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error. Though when reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious to intentional error. I'm nevertheless too sensible of my defects to not think that I was probable that I have committed many errors. I shall also kiss me the hope that my country will indulge not. After 45 years of my life dedicated to its upright seal, the faults of incompetent ability will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself will soon be to the mansions of rest. I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of good laws and a free government, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and the happy reward, as I trust, of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers. One last time. George Washington's going home. Teach them how to say goodbye. George Washington's going home. You and I. George Washington's going home. Going home. George Washington's going home. History has its eyes on you. We're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. Teach them how to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. One last time. One last time. Oh, I know the next two songs aren't my lyrics. I think. I hope. This isn't very entertaining, but oh well. They say George Washington's yielding his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware that was something a person could do. I'm perplexed. Are they going to keep on replacing whoever's in charge? If so, who's next? Nobody else in that country looms quite as large. You'll be back. Wait, no, next. I don't care. Comes next.
Small oceans rise, empires fall. Next Washington, they all look small. All alone, watch them run. They will tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ, oops, they will be fun. La da 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 da. You're on your own. Wait, no. Good luck. I feel like this would be better as a live stream, but I already committed a long time to it. So, how does it run it up, which makes him the vice president? Washington can't help you no more, Mr. Nice. Adams fires Hamilton, calls him Creole bastard in his taunts. Hamilton publishes his response. Wait. Washington can't help you now no more, Mr. Nice. Adams fires Hamilton, privately calls him Creole bastard in his taunts. Hamilton publishes his response. Yeah. Hamilton's out of control. We have to stop him. We have to let him know what we know. I'm texting people once again. I'm not looking at the lyrics. I'm not a cheater. Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Secretary. Aaron Burr. Come in. We have the check stubs from separate accounts. Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts to a Mr. James Reynolds way back in 1791. Is that all you have? Are you done? You are uniquely situated by virtue of your possession, though virtue is not a word, not a plan, it is situated. Seek financial gain, stray from a sacred mission. Speculation, an immigrant embezzling our government funds. I can almost see the headline, your career is done. I hope you save some money for your daughter and son. You best go on, run back where you come from. Ha! You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. You have nothing. I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless, if I could prove that I never broke the law, do you promise not to tell another soul what you saw? No one else was in the room where it happened. Is that a yes? Yes. Dear sir. Escorted me, she led me to her bed, just had me in a corner. That's when Reynolds extorted me for a sorted fee of paying quarterly. That when I may have morally weird my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept a check and every read check and wrecked a check to ruin that. I'm a conspiracy, consistency. You never checked a cent. You sent the dogs for my scent. That's fine. Yes, I have reason for shame, but I have not committed treason and sullied my good name. As you can see, I have done nothing to perform not bob satisfaction. My God. Gentlemen, let's go. So, the people won't know what we know. Burr, how do I know you won't use this against me next time we go toe-to-toe? Alexander, rumors only grow. And we both know what we know. I don't need that song either. I don't need that one either. Wait, yeah, I do. I need the Rounds pamphlet because I keep going to congratulations by accident. This is my sad song. I might cry. I don't know. No, not yet. I know. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. When I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown. Love that. Couldn't seem to die. I wrote my way out. Guess I'm gonna have to go by computer light. Wrote everything down far as I can see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. I passed the plate around. Total strangers
moved to kindness by my story, raised enough for me to board passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack in the bell. I wrote Eliza love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote financial systems into existence. And when my prayers to God were met with indifference, I picked up a pen. I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane, there was quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. I couldn't seem to die. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Write my way out, wait for it, wait for it. Write everything down far as I can see. History has its eye. I'll write my way out. Overwhelm them with honesty. This is the eye of the hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait. The Reynolds pamphlet. See how it gets darker when I bring up the lyrics, so that's how you know I'm not lying. The Reynolds pamphlet. Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. Highlights. The charge against him is a connection with one James Reynolds for purposes of improper speculation. My real crime is an amorous connection with his wife for considerable time with his knowing consent. Damn. Brilliant meetings with her. Most of them in my own house. At his own house. At his own house. Damn. My wife was away with her children at her father, on a visit to her father. No. Boo, have you read this? Well, he never gonna be president now, never gonna be president. Never gonna be president now, never gonna be president. He never gonna be president now, never gonna be president. It's one less thing to worry about, that's one less thing to worry about. I came as soon as I heard Angelica? Damn. I thank God who understands what someone struggling here to do. I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Out of sight, I'm standing at her side. You can never be satisfied. God, I hope you're satisfied. Well, he's never gonna be president now, never gonna be president. Never gonna be president now, never gonna be president. Never gonna be president now, never gonna be president. That's one less thing to worry about. That's one less thing to worry about. Hey, at least he was honest with our money. That's one less thing to worry about. Hey, at least he was honest with our one less thing to worry. That's one less thing to worry about. The Reynolds pamphlet. Have you read this? You ever seen somebody ruin their own life? His poor wife. That transition is usually so smooth and that made me sad. I'm reading the letters you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. Thought you were mine. You said you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when she saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless, and your palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters I wrote you. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. Burn. wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed, and clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, "You've married Icarus. He's flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. We've torn it all apart, I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. Don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I feel like a 2000s YouTuber. I don't know why. I hope that you burn. I hate you, dirty little slut. The latest graduate at King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I amaze and astonish. I got the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not where the resemblance stops. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. I'm trying to see shine by the shoulder of a folder. I'm just proud to see what's like, so yeah, I probably had to say. And one day I would blow us all away. Ladies, I'm looking for Mr. George Eaker. Made a speech last week. Our 4th of July speaker. He just fathered my fears, father to you, father of a crowd. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud. I saw him just down Broadway, a couple of blocks, so I'm going to see it play. I'll go visit his box. The shots about your heart. How about when I get back, we all strip down to our socks. Oh, okay. I'm really looking for him. George, shh, George, I'm trying to watch the show. You should have watched your mouth before you talked about my father, though. Your father's a scoundrel, so it seems to you. So it seems to you. So that's how it's gonna be, yeah. Yeah, see what I'm doing down. Unless you want to go now. Now I know where to find you, piss off. I'm watching the show now. Pops, if you would only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide. Now I was not about to slow down. You have any devices? This is my very first tool. They don't exactly cover the subject in boarding school. You're supposed to need to negotiate a peace talk, peace talk. That's what's happening across the river in Jersey. Everything is legal in New Jersey. So what do? Here's what you're gonna do. You stand there like a man until Igor is in front of you. And you fire, when the time comes, fire your gun in the air. That will put an end to this whole affair. But what if he decides to shoot? Then I'm a goner. I won't follow suit if he's truly a man of honor. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak. Shaking your life, that is something you cannot shake. A young man's blood on your conscience. Be smart, take my guns, make my guns, take me son, be proud son. My name is Philip, I am a poet. I'm a little nervous and I can't show it. Father's a legacy, but whatever. Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of your show? I'd rather skip the pleasantries, let's go. The duel will commence after we count to 10. grab your pistol, confer with your men. You to 10, look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then slowly, steadily aim your pistol at the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay alive. Stay alive. Where's my son? Mr. Hamilton, come in. We brought him in half an hour ago. He's losing a lot of blood. Can I see him? You have to understand that he's lost a lot of blood. The bullet lodged just... Can I see him? Yes, but you have to understand that stuff that happened to him, like... I did exactly as you said, Pa. I held my head up high. I know. You did everything just right, even before we got to 10, Pa. I was aiming for the sky. I know. I was aiming for the sky. I know. Save your strength and stay alive. Eliza, is he going to survive this? Who did this, Alexander? Did you know? Mom, I'm so sorry for forgetting what you taught me, my son. We played piano. I taught you piano. You would put your hands on mine and change the melody every time. I would always change the line. I know. I would always change the line. On deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, non, six, sept, huit, non. Good. On deux, trois, quatre, on deux, trois, quatre. Sept, huit, non. Sept, huit. There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. You hold your child as tight as you can and push away the unimaginable. The moments when you're in so deep, it feels easier to just swim down. The Hamiltons move uptown and learn to live with the unimaginable. I spend hours in the garden. I walk alone to the store. It's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. I take the children to church on Sunday, the sign of the cross at the door, and I pray. It never used to happen before. If you see him in the street, walking by yourself, talking to himself, have pity. Felt deep like it uptown. It's quiet uptown. He's going through the unimaginable. His hair has gone gray. It passes every day. They say he walks the length of a city. Look around. We know. Or fall apart. Can you imagine? Look at where we are. Look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you, Eliza, but hear me out. That would be enough if I could spare his life. If I could trade his life for mine. He'd be standing here right now, and you would smile, and that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing. I know there's no replacing what we've lost, and you need time. But I'm not afraid. I know who I married. Just let me stay here by your side. That would be enough. If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking walking by your side, have pity. Eliza, do you like it uptown? It's quiet uptown. They are trying to do the unimaginable. If you see them in the park, long after dark, taking in the sights of the city. Look around, Eliza. He's trying to do the unimaginable. The words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. You hold your child as tight as you can. They push away the unimaginable. If you see him in the garden, Alexander by Eliza's side, she takes his hand. It's quiet uptown. Forgiveness. Can you imagine forgiveness? Can you imagine if you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity. They're going through the unimaginable. Alright guys, leave a comment down below how great I am at singing. The election of 1800. Can we get back to politics, please? Yo, every action has its equal opposite reaction. John Adams shot the bed. I love the guy, but he's in traction. Now I'm facing Aaron Burr with his own faction. He's very attractive in the north. New Yorkers like his chances. He's not very forthcoming on any particular stances. Ask him a question, he glances off. He obfuscates, he dances. They say I'm a Francophile. At least they know I know where Francis Thomas. That's the problem. See, they see Burr as less extreme. You need to change course. Key endorsement right, redeem you. Who did you have in mind? Don't laugh. Who is it? He used to work on the same staff. What? It might be nice. It might be nice to have Hamilton on your side. It might be nice. It might be nice to get Hamilton on your side. Talk less, Burr. Smile more, Burr. You never know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him. Charm her. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh wait, Aaron Burr. I don't like Adams. Well, he's gonna lose. That's just a fetus. And Jefferson in love with France. Yeah, he's so elitist. Aaron Burr. I can't believe we're here with him. He seems approachable. Like you could grab a beer with him. Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting. It's quiet up. Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting? Jefferson or Burr, we know it's lose-lose. Jefferson or Burr, but if you had to choose, dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting. Choose. If it isn't Aaron Burr. Sir Alexander, you've created quite a stir. Sir, now going door to door, you're openly campaigning? Sure, that's new, yeah, honestly, it's kind of draining. Burr, sir, is there anything you wouldn't do? No, I'm chasing what I want, and you know what? What? I learned that from you. If you had to choose, it's a tie. If you had to choose, it's up to the delegates. If you had to choose, it's up to Hamilton. If you had to choose, Jefferson or Burr, choose. Yo, the people are asking to hear my voice. The country is making a difficult choice. And if you were to ask me who I'd promote, Jefferson has my vote. Whoa, I've never agreed with Jefferson once. We have fought on like 75 different fronts. But when all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none. Well, I'll be damned. 1 hour, gang. Hamilton's on your side. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned. I won in a landslide. Congrats on a race well won. I did give you a fight. Oh, sure. I look forward to our partnership. Our partnership as your vice president. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, right. Yeah, this guy. Man openly campaigns against me, talking about how he looked forward to our partnership. It is crazy that the man who comes in second gets to be their vice president. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. You know why? Why? Because I'm the president. Bird, close the door on your way out. You might look fat. How does Hamilton, an arrogant immigrant, orphan, bastard, whore son, somehow endorse Thomas Jefferson, his enemy, a man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning? I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. He's kept me from the room where it happens for the last time. Dear Alexander, I am slow to anger, but I toe the line as I reckon with the effects of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and in every place I've checked, the only God is your disrespect. You call me immoral, a dangerous disgrace. You've got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A. Burr. Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. Even if I said what you think I said, you won't need to cite a more specific grievance. Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements. Sweet Jesus. I am not a guy. I am just a guy in the public eye trying to do the best for our republic. I don't want to fight, but I won't apologize for doing what's right. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A. Ham. Careful how you proceed, good man. Intemperate indeed, good man. Answer for the accusations I lay at your feet, or prepare to bleed, good man. Burr, your grievance is legitimate, but I stand by what I said, every bit of it. I can't apologize for what's true. What you do, then stand. Alexander, Weehawken, Dawn, guns, drawn. You're on. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. A. Ham. A. Burr. Alexander, come back to sleep. I have an early meeting out of town. It's still dark outside. I know. I just need to write something down. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Come back to bed. That would be enough. I'll be back before you know I'm gone. Come back to sleep. This meeting's at dawn. Well, I'm going back to sleep. Hey, best of wives, best of women. That's you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There were 10 things you need to number 1. We rode across the Hudson at dawn. Our friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my number 2. Hamilton arrived with his crew, Nathaniel Pendleton, and a doctor that he knew. Number 3, I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. This man has poisoned my political pursuits. Most disputes die and no one shits. Number 4, Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with the marksman's ability. The doctor turned around so we could have deniability. Now I didn't know this at the time, but we are in the same spot. My son died, is that why? such rigor. Watch as he methodically fiddled with the trigger. 7, confession time. Here's what I got. My fellow soldiers will tell you that I'm a terrible shot. Number 8, your last chance to negotiate. Send in your sect and see if they can set the record straight. They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? If not to take deadly aim. It's him or me. The world will never be the same. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter. Number 9, look him in the eye and no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, faces fire. I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. Is this where it gets me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There is no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I'll ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me? What if this bullet is my legacy? Legacy! What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song. Someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave their fingerprints and rise up. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of my time's up. Wise up. Eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Lawrence leads a soldier's chorus on the other side. My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Eliza! My love, take your time. I'll see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom. He aims his pistol at the sky. Wait! Strike him right between the ribs. I walk towards him, but I am ushered away. They roll him back across the Hudson. I get a drink. I hear wailing in the streets. Somebody tells me you'd better hide. They say Angelica and Eliza were both at his side when he died. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. History obliterates. In every picture it paints me and all my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, he may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I'm paid for it. Now I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known. I should have known the world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. The world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. Oh, lovely. I think my cat puked in my bed. Okay. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I'll give him this. His plan was a work of genius. I couldn't undo it if I tried, and I've tried. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? President Madison took our country from bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't get enough credit for all the credit he gave us. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Every other founding father story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old. But when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Who tells your story? Eliza, I put myself back in the narrative. Eliza, stop wasting time on tears. I live another 50 years. It's not an Eliza. I interview every soldier who fought by your side. She tells our story. I try to make sense of your thousands of pages of writing. You really do write like you're running out of time. I rely on Angelica. While she's alive, we tell your story. She's buried in Chamonix Church near you. I needed her most, she was right on time. And I'm still not through. I ask myself, what would you do if you had more time? The Lord in his kindness, he gives me what you always wanted. He gives me more time. I raise funds in DC for the Washington Monument. She tells my story. I speak out against slavery. You could have done so much more if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell our story? Oh, can I show you what I'm proudest of? The orphanage. I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I helped raise hundreds of children. I get to see them growing. The orphanage. In their eyes I see you, Alexander. I see you every time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell my story? Can't wait to see you again. It's only a matter of time. Will they tell your story? Time. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Time. Will they tell your story? Time. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I wish there was a better ending there. Anyway, thanks for strapping along, staying the journey with me. I don't think I'm gonna cut anything because that's a lot of work. I'm gonna add an intermission in the middle because I took a break because I needed water. So yeah. So thanks if anyone's at the ending. Thanks for literally anyone that watches this. Yeah. Have a good night, I guess.